get ready to transmit. Pro fan hoops on the court, we got the game lit. Not talking highlight reels just for the common glance. We talking dedicated skills, taking every chance. From logo threes to rebounds, Chicago got the me-bounds. Asia got 3 chips, Las Vegas Aces in the town. You tune into the channel if you want to get the facts. Women's basketball is fire, no need to relax.
What's going on, y'all? Let me some nice cool water, because I'm about to crash out on y'all people, man, because I'm like, oh my God. Where do we start? First of all, let's get with the immediate news. Sydney Taylor goes off again, hits a game-winning shot. She is the reason Chicago still might have an opportunity to make the playoffs. I don't give a damn about Dejanay. I don't give a damn about Skylar Diggins. They had their opportunities. Sydney Taylor is the bright star that's stirring the drink in Chicago. Take it for what it is. If you want to agree, disagree, that's your business. That's what I'm thinking. Tyler Marsh should be fired for keeping that girl on the bench as long as he did. Why did it take so long to get her on the floor? She didn't just all of a sudden start being good. How long did it take them to somebody ended up getting hurt, right? Is that when Vandersloot got hurt? I can't remember. All I know is at the beginning of the year, she wasn't getting no minutes. And come to find out, she the best one on the team. You got a young star. You got an Olivia Miles-esque type playmaker, minus the fro, getting it done. And how long was she on the bench? Time and time again, when she gets her opportunities, she makes the most of her opportunities. Yes, that shot from Taylor was phenomenal. I want to see more of her. I'm watching the Chicago Sky to see more of her. Feature more of her. She had the unfortunate injury, but what's let me see. What is Chicago's record now? What is Chicago's record now? I am not for certain. Scores, let's go back a day. Let's go back 2 days. So that was Thursday. Let's go back Wednesday. Today's Friday. Is that Wednesday? Tuesday? When did they? Oh no, that'd have been today. So fire tempo link Chicago. Chicago's 15-22. They're 15-22. So they still, I mean, it ain't out of the ordinary. It ain't out of the works yet. So they got an opportunity. Thank you, King Bo. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. I got to get my animations. I apologize. I used to have animations and stuff for super chats. But because of issues I was having with OBS and some of the other plugins I was using, I just cut them until I can get them the way I want them to get them. So I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. I get animations and stuff coming. I should have them up and running and good to go by the time the football season gets around. So I'm working on it. But please and thank you, man. I appreciate that. We all know Tyler has been trash since he replaced Spoon. But see, listen, that's not his fault. That's not his fault. I'm sure he was a decent coach. He just not getting it done. It's not working out. When he had Angel, it wasn't working out. But that was like Angel leaving Chicago wasn't Tyler Marsh. That was Jeff P. But they never should have got rid of Spoon. I agree. And again, how did Sydney be on the bench for that long, man? This is a prime example, and this is every sport. You see this a lot in the NFL. You see it a lot in the NBA. Now you see it in the WNBA because now they're making enough money where people really want to pay attention. The smartest guys in the room aren't. All these scouts and GMs and all of these people in these upper offices on franchises, they get paid to be the smartest people in the room, and they are not because they missing on the obvious. They missing on the obvious. You gambled on Vandersloot and Skylar Diggins, and it didn't pay off. That ain't Tyler Marsh's fault. Tyler Marsh got enough issues where he got his own criticism, but that ain't his fault. He ain't making them decisions. That's a little bit over his pay grade. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, and I say it, and again, you see it in every sport. You see it with Major League Baseball, with pitchers. You see it in hockey. You see it in the NFL, in the NBA. Prime example, right here, my Philadelphia Eagles. Zach Barn was lamenting in New Orleans being a special teams role player and a backup linebacker. Howie Roseman sniffs him out, gets him up here to Philly. Now he's an all-pro with a Super Bowl ring. How did the Saints miss that? He didn't just get good. He's been good. How did they miss that? How did Chicago miss Sidney Taylor? Can't answer that. That's somebody was in front of her that shouldn't have been. And this is what they tell us. This is what they tell us as athletes when you transition from the pros or from college to the pros. They want the best to be able to play because it's a results-based business. And the person that's going to give you the best results most of the time is going to result in wins. Wins get you paid. Wins get you championships. That's what ownership wants. That's what player wants. So you would think that the best players on the court are going to be the best players on the court. But rarely does it play out that way, which is why you get situations like this. Why you get situations like Sidney Taylor in Chicago. And it won't be the last. You're going to see more. So that's the first order of business. That's light work. That's light work. Second order of business is Angel Reese. What did I tell y'all about the pendulum? What did I tell you about the pendulum? If it swings one way, if you bad on one game, it's going to eventually swing the other way. And you know what? Shout out to Angel Reese, because sometimes the apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect. Because everybody was giving her the business. Rightfully so. Let's not get that confused. Let's not get that confused. Rightfully so. She missed them layups. All three of them missed layups that could have won the game or took them into overtime, and everybody missed. So you know what? That criticism was warranted. They wasn't making it up. She missed a bunch of layups. That criticism was warranted. But you know what? The pendulum swings one way, it's got to swing back the other. And all she did was go 9 for 9 in the game the other day. I don't care who was against, because that's the first excuse people going to give you. Oh, man, that was against the LA Sparks. That's the worst team in the league. I don't care. I don't care. You play who you play. That's not her fault who they have scheduled. Her job is to get on the court. You beat bad teams. That's what you're supposed to do. So that apology got to be as loud as the disrespect for all of them people that was, and you know the knives was out. I say that all the time. The knives come out. When she play a bad game, everybody want to say how bad she is. Everybody want to say she's terrible in the paint. She got to get that percentage up and all of that kind of stuff. And all of it is not untrue. But what they want to do is they want to cherry pick that game and put it in a vacuum, and they want to make that one game encompass her whole season or her whole career. That's what she's only about. And it's like, nah, y'all just gonna forget all the other stuff? You can't, it don't work that way. It doesn't. I don't care if you like Angel Reese or not. She's the best rebounder the WNBA will have ever seen by the time she's done. And you know what? It pisses everybody off. Well, get over it. It's fucking thin skin. I'm tired of this shit. She the best rebounder the WNBA has ever seen. And she only in her third year. So all of that mad cash, all them vets was talking and Tarasi was talking, and I know who they was talking about, but you got to put it to everybody. You got to grant them, you got to give them some grace, and you got to give them time. They in the grown woman league and all of that nonsense. The only thing that is showing was how bad the players in the league were. Because three years straight, rookies done came in here and wrecked shop. And all of that grace that y'all was supposed to be given didn't amount to a hill of beans because they beasted on all y'all. Caitlin Clark beasted on you. Angel Reese beasted on you. Paige Beckers beasted on you. Olivia Miles and Sydney Taylor beasted on you. And where was all of this grown woman talk when they was busting your ass? You know what y'all was trying to foul them too hard, slamming folks on their necks. Man, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. And the only way that you want to give them props is because they the biggest reason that y'all getting paid the way you getting paid. Man, you miss me with all of that nonsense. I didn't even watch that Diana Taurasi. Diana Taurasi is one of the best to ever do it, but she was a dirty ass player. And don't nobody want to address that elephant in the room. Like, miss me with all of that stuff, man. Like, oh, I'm so glad I come from where I come from. I'm so glad I was raised the way I was raised. You couldn't take no shorts when I came up, when I was in high school, when I was in college. You couldn't take no shorts. If they thought you was good, you had to prove it every week. And everybody, you couldn't cherry pick because everybody couldn't run and put it on social media. You couldn't get a bunch of people that aligned with your goofy ass opinion or take, even though it was 100% wrong. That's the biggest thing. Is you know what it's like? Remember them cartoons that used to come out when you was a kid? I know everybody here, I'm old. I grew up in the 70s. Grew up in the 70s. 80s was my teenage years. So the look at the TV, and then the 90s and the 2000s when you had like Saved by the Bell and all of that type of stuff. Remember that? And they would always have them episodes where you had somebody, and it was always the obvious bully on the show. And what did the bullies always have? The bullies always had a sidekick. The bullies always had a yes man. That's what social media is for the most part these days. A bunch of freaking yes men that can't think for themselves. All they want to do is roll with the narratives. Angel Reese trash. All she do is get her own rebounds, and everybody that hate Angel Reese, all they doing is the yes man, and they co-signing, and yeah. Because now you know what's funny. Now you know what everybody ain't putting out their own content. What they want to do is they want to find somebody else that aligns with what they saying and said it better than them, and then they want to play their video and put their head in the corner, like they, man, come up with your own shit. Come on, man. Come on. So you know what? The apology for Angel need to be as loud as the damn disrespect. Because everybody was out there making the videos talking about she trash and missing all of that. And like I said, when you miss layups like that and it costs you a game, you deserve to get that. But that ain't her whole career. That ain't her whole season. And that's what everybody want to do. All they want to do is cherry pick moments, and they want to stick with the moments. It's like, come on, y'all got to be better than that. I'm watching the game just like y'all watching the game. And if I can see it, you can see it. And if I can see the good, you can see the good. But that's what everybody want to concentrate on. Or if I can see the bad, you can see the bad. That's the only thing everybody want to concentrate on. especially when you're talking about somebody that you don't like. I don't like that player. She get on my nerves, so I'm gonna only talk about when she have a bad game. That's where we are right now. Hate is the narrative. How many times have I said that? Hate is the narrative. Go look at Angel stats. Go look at her game. She done had a couple stinkers of a games. Caitlin Clark done had stinkers of games. Paige Becker's done had stinkers of games. Everybody gets a turn. That's why I hate when people say that. That's what cherry picking is. You can say you don't like Angel Reese as much as you want to. She's had offensive struggles. That is not up for debate. But all people want to talk about is that. So when a game like that happens and she goes 9 for 9 or whatever it was, and when she was 100% from the floor, I gotta hear that too. I gotta do the old Hulk Hogan. I gotta hear that too. Keep the same energy. You got to keep the same energy because when your favorites, when they have a stinker of a game, when Caitlin had a stinker of a game, you got to call it out. The people that's hating on Caitlin, they call it out. But them same people, you don't have that same energy when she dropped 45. It's the same way with Angel. They doing the same thing. They just on opposite ends of the spectrums. But they doing the same shit. Everybody want to talk about her missed layups. Offensive struggles, that's the real criticism. Ain't no problem with that. She got enough ammunition on her own to criticize. You ain't got to make up shit. But you don't hear she had a regular game. I call them regular. She wasn't horrible. She wasn't great. She was just regular. But she ended up winning the game on the defense. She ended up blocking a shot that could have tied the game or sent it into overtime. But you didn't hear nothing about that. They only making the videos. I ain't seen too many videos about her going 9 for 9. Perfect from the floor. And hey, let me make sure y'all know me. If I'm wrong, call me out on it. If I'm wrong, check me. Let me know. Yeah. 20 points, 9 for 9, 2 for 2 from 3. Plus 10 rebounds, plus 8 assists. She was 2 assists. Come on, man. 2 assists away from a triple-double. Come on, man. Come on. That got to be as loud as her missing the layup against Indiana. It needs to be that. It needs to be that loud. I don't give a damn who it was for, who it was against. That ain't her. She ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, people want to play both sides of the fence. Like, you got to keep that same energy, man. You got to keep that same energy, whether you like it or not. Keep it basketball. We too biased and not enough basketball. Keep it basketball, man. And then you got these dudes. Oh my God, boy, they glazing for Caitlin, man. And y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever fan. But I'm like, God, dog. Like, if Caitlin Clark has a bad game, why can't she just have a bad game? She was on a good string of games and everything was good. And, wasn't no problem with Stephanie White then. Wasn't no problem with Stephanie White when she dropped 45. Wasn't no problem with Stephanie White when she almost had a triple-double the other day. She dropped, 29 points or whatever. Like, wasn't no problem then. What's the problem now? She had a bad game. She wasn't hitting shots. Oh, AB ain't passing her the ball. Stephanie White is playing it for Kelsey Mitchell. I'm like, listen, it ain't Stephanie White's fault that Caitlin Clark got up there to shoot a technical free throw and missed it. So you know what? Let's go for the rest of the game. Let's let Kelsey Mitchell make the damn free throws because she's making her free throws. Her free throw percentage is higher. Her field goal percentage is higher. Her three-point percentage is higher. So you know what? Let's go with the hot hand. How about that? But it's got to go through Caitlin. It's got to not like, come on, man. Get out of here. I said this in football during the football season. And you know what? The same rules apply when it comes to basketball or anything when you got these fans that think they know every daggone thing. Like I really wish I could go into the Marvel universe. I can go holler at Thanos. I can get to the Infinity Gauntlets. I can use that time. I can use the Reality Stone and let all of these people that think they know so damn much let go coach a team and see how it works out for you. Let's see if you can think on the fly, if you can change it up on the fly. Because everybody got a lot to say. Everybody an armchair quarterback. It's all fun and good when you ain't out there on the court calling the plays. So you know what? Because I understand how difficult that is. And I understand that as much as I'm not the biggest fan of Stephanie White either, Stephanie White ain't shooting no damn jump shots. She ain't setting no picks, and she ain't getting no rebounds. It's the players on the court. And the other night against Dallas, Caitlin Clark came out hot, hit that first three-pointer. After that, not much. She had a bad game shooting the ball. Why can't she just have a bad game shooting the ball without it being a freaking conspiracy from Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and Stephanie White not to give Caitlin Clark the ball? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. But I guess they getting the clicks. The hate becomes a narrative again. Keep it basketball. If you can draw up and they should have give up the ball, what about when Caitlin Clark passed up the shots when they was wide open? Because y'all know my rules, and I'm standing by my rules because my rules make sense. If the team is not making open looks, they're not going to win the damn game. They're not going to win. And in that second half of that game against Dallas, it was a whole bunch of open shots that Caitlin Clark missed. It was a whole bunch of layups that Kelsey missed. It was a whole bunch of layups that AB missed. And Dallas wasn't. Enrique went off. Shepard went off. Kawir was smacking everything in the stands. They were the better team that night. How come it can't just be that? How come it's got to be a conspiracy on everything? Because they conspiring so Caitlin Clark can't win MVP. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'm tired of this dumb. The grown folks are saying this shit. Come on, man. Come on. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Keep it basketball, man. Take these conspiracy theories out of that. Stop it. Stop it. Like, enough is enough. Miles is what they want CC to be. Bullshit. I rebuke that. Miles ain't what they want CC to be. CC is what CC. Guess what? If Miles is breaking records as a rookie, guess whose record she breaking? You got to at least give Caitlin Clark that. She set the new bar. And guess what? Again, let's keep it basketball. And let's not forget, Olivia Miles gets 4 more games to break them records. Come on, if you want to keep it a bean, keep that same energy. She get 4 extra games that didn't exist when Caitlin Clark played her rookie year. They played 40 games. We get 44 this year. And then next year, they're going to get 50. So the records might be broken again. So, really? Miles set a higher record. She get more games to do it. But guess what? At the end of the day, whose records are she breaking? And that's what people like y'all got stunted. Y'all got selective amnesia. Y'all forget what the girl did her rookie year. Y'all talk like Caitlin Clark was just regular her rookie year. No, she wasn't. So it's all good. It's all well and good if Olivia Miles is breaking rookie records, but whose records are she breaking? Let's not forget. But again, the hate becomes a narrative. Everybody just wants so bad. They want so bad for it not to be her. They want so bad for it not to be her. And that's okay. Numbers don't lie, but they do deceive. And everybody just want to go with the narratives. And I'm like, y'all go ahead and do y'all. Because here's the reality of the situation. I got stats. I can show you film, all of that kind of stuff. I can give you irrefutable evidence. But there is nothing right now that's going to change your mind. So guess what? Go ahead and do you. I'll just deal with the truth. Y'all have fun. That is crazy. It's crazy. This is what happens when you social media done turn the whole world into high school. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happens. Melvin, you a hater, bro. I understand you. I appreciate you, but you hate on Caitlyn, and that's cool. You ain't gotta like her. I'm not here to change your mind. But you can't argue with what the girl did. You can't argue with what Angel did. They told me Angel Reese was trash and she got more rebounds than anybody. And I don't give a damn what anybody say. You don't just luck into that. You got these women in the WNBA that's been in the league for years, and they in their fifth, sixth, seventh year in the league, and they just getting their first and second career double. And meanwhile, Angel Reese is sleepwalking. Oh, I got another double. Oh, she's falling in the bathtub. Oh, I got another double. She cooking pancakes in the kitchen. Oh, she got another double. She putting gas in the car. Oh, she got another double. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. People gonna hate what they want to hate, and you can't even say that because the people that hate go too far. The people that love the players go too far and don't want to be realistic and have any type of reason. It's like the extremes done gone so far extreme. It's not even funny, and ain't nobody watching basketball. Ain't nobody watching basketball. Crash out. You can say Angel Reese is trash on offense, but what you can't say is she ain't just go 100% from the floor. You can't say that because that's what she just did. So it's got to have some value. I don't mind if you trash her when she bad, but if you trash her when she bad, that means you got to praise her when she good. It got to go both ways. Because you do that with your favorite player. Got to keep it basketball, and don't nobody want to do that. Don't nobody want to do that. Let me be honest with you. Congress Clark, you say Congress Clark, she ain't asking for that shit. I saw what they did with Major League Baseball, and them idiots got up there with Congress and steroids and all of that, and they wanted to do the congressional hearing on steroids in baseball, and Congress looked like a bunch of idiots, and they look like a bunch of idiots now. And guess what? That ain't Caitlin Clark's fault. That ain't Caitlin Clark's fault. The same way it wasn't Angel Reese's fault when that idiot threw the dildo on the court the other day. Was that Angel's fault? No. Dumb people gonna do dumb shit. And again, people want to cherry pick what they want to talk about. So y'all do what y'all got to do. Because I'm not here to change your mind. Because you're not trying to get changed. So that ain't my riddle to solve. So that's why, like, I can't wait to the next CBA go around when Caitlin and Angel and Paige are 7 and 8 years in the league, and we got a new crop of new players, and Juju will be in her third or fourth year, and Hannah Hidalgo will be in her third and fourth year. And you know what? You're gonna have the same shit happen again because it goes in waves. It's gonna be a whole crop of new fans talking shit, being unrealistic, and not watching the game. It's gonna be the same stuff. People get more hyped in giving their opinions on what they think should have happened rather than watching the game and what actually happened. Yeah, I'm old school, dog. y'all can y'all can miss me with some of this stuff. I'm too old school for this. I'm too old school for this. I was raised on hose water and freeze tag, man. It is what it is. I'm watching the same thing y'all watching, but just the stuff is just different. The stuff is just different. But it is what it is. Uncle Joe, what that got to do with what she did on the court? Once again, that's what you choose. I can find you I can find you 1,000 people that'll say just the opposite, that are huge fans and will tell you crazy. So now what? That's the stuff that ain't gonna change. So you know what? Take it to the court. Take it to the court. I don't like some of the stuff that Angel did. I didn't like the fact that she said I'll be the villain and all of that kind of stuff. Yes, she did put herself right in the bullseye. She set herself up for that. But that ain't got nothing to do with what she's doing on the court. But it's interesting how all of this stuff comes up when you don't want to like her, or you want to you want to continuously pour on as to why you don't like her. And I guess that's cool if that's how you want to do it. I just don't do it that way. I'm like, listen, all I know is everybody was shitting on her when she missed that layup against Indiana and they lost the game. And you know what? You want to give her flack because she missed the easy ass layup at 6'4". You have every right to do that, rightfully so. That's something that happened in the game. We can talk about basketball, but now we want to get into I didn't like what she said and I don't like her attitude and all of that stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what she doing on the court. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, right? Because guess what? I ain't see too many people. I ain't see too many people bad talking Diana Taurasi when she had her day. Because you know what it was? It was all about what she did on the court. It ain't got nothing to do with her starting to fight with her teammate, Skylar Diggins, on the bench in the middle of the game. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about the cheap shots and the elbows to the guts. And we ain't going to talk about all of that. We ain't going to talk about her cussing out the referees and crashing out and getting all of them texts. And not going to talk about that. All we talking about is what she did for the game. She's a Hall of Famer because that's what we want to concentrate on. We cherry pick. We cherry pick. Stop cherry picking. Stop cherry picking. So it is. Crash out. You go again. Here we go again. Why did she transfer from Maryland to LSU? Why did she her senior year have to sit out like the first 5 or 6 games of the season because something was going on? I don't know. But what's that got to do with what's going on now? What's that got to do with her 9 for 9 yesterday? I can bring up stuff on everybody. I remember, and again, I'm the Caitlin Clark fan here. I remember when her dad was in the stands telling her to stop whining because she was bitching about the refs at Iowa. And her dad, that famous game, you can find it on YouTube right now. Her dad was in the stands like, stop. Like, stop. And she was like, but the refs ain't calling. He was like, just stop. Even he was sick of the bullshit. But they ain't got nothing to do with what's going on now because we all know that the refs is trash. So it is what it is, man. Hey, Slow Pat, it is what it is. This is not what I consider toxic, but it does get trollish. Toxic is when they come and then they people want to throw the isms and use some spicy adjectives, and we don't have that because I can ban you for that. So as long as people don't get toxic and don't call no names and all that kind of stuff, we good. You can talk your talk. I don't care. So see, but listen, Roger, check this out. If you like Angel Reese, if you're a fan of Angel Reese, she transferred to win the championship at LSU. That makes sense, right? If you don't like Angel Reese, if you a hater, she had to get out of Maryland because her attitude was bad. So which one was it? If you a fan of Angel Reese, she missed a couple of weeks in her senior year because she needed to take a mental break. She had to take care of her mental health. If you a hater of Angel Reese, she had attitude and she was beefing with her teammate's mom and they wasn't getting along and she must have said something to Kim Mulkey and Kim Mulkey kicked her off the team for a couple weeks. I don't know. It's whatever you think it is. Because I'm not going to change your mind, right? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But yeah, man, it's just, it's one of them days, man. I'm like I said, I'm old school. I'm old school. And when I was coming up, even though just when you was a kid and when you were a young adult, you try to come up with excuses. But back then, when I came up in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, um, you couldn't get away with them excuses because everybody was always in your face. You couldn't run and type something up anonymously on Twitter or MySpace or Twitch or whatever, Blue Ski or Threads. You couldn't do that. Whatever you did, whatever you said, you had to face the music. Period. You had to face the music. And whether you liked it or not, you had to deal with it. You had to deal with it. Let me tell y'all a story. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. And I throw two stories in the mix. You guys have heard me say, um, I'm a huge fan of Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, I'm biased towards Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is personal to me. Let me tell you why. I am born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. I went to Princeton High School, graduated class of 88. My football class of 87, we were ranked in the top 25 in the country, and we were Ohio state champions that year. We was bad boys. And the year before, my junior year, by the way, the reason why I say about Kelsey Mitchell is from Cincinnati, Ohio. Kelsey Mitchell went to my high school, and her father, Mark Mitchell, was a big influence in my life. When I went to Eastern Kentucky to college, he was a big reason why I ended up in college and I had the success I had at that university. That's why Kelsey Mitchell is special to me, and I don't even know her. I never got a chance to meet Kelsey because when Mark was doing his thing at Princeton, I was in Philly playing with the Eagles, met my wife, and living my life up here. So I really never had a chance to meet them. But I've talked to enough of my homies that do know her, and you understand. That's why I'm biased towards Kelsey Mitchell. But while I was in high school, my junior year, I was a late bloomer. I didn't start football till my senior year. But my junior year, I lost the game for my team because we was in the red zone about to score, like on the 8-yard line going in. I get a pitch from the quarterback. The ball hits me in my chest and I drop it. I don't catch the pitch. Other team recovers. We don't score the touchdown. We end up losing the game and we don't go to the playoffs. But I had to turn around and I had to go to school on Monday. So what do you think happened to me on Monday? I'm walking through the hallways and everybody is mean mugging me. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody is mean mugging me. And you know what I had to do? I had to go to class and I had to go to lunch and I had to walk them hallways and deal with that nonsense all week. Had to deal with it. And you had to learn, you had to toughen up. The way it goes. You take the good with the bad. And then that next year, got my shit together and helped my team go to the state championship. And we ended the year as what, the 17th best team in the country, according to USA Today. But I say that because these days they don't do that. These days you don't have to deal with the nonsense. They protected and everything is anonymous and people say stuff on you that you'll never meet. Like, nah. If somebody had something to say, if them dudes was clowning you in school, they was in your face and you knew on no uncertain terms who said what and when. There was no misunderstandings. So if you was going to be about it, you had to be about it right up front. You couldn't hide behind what somebody said in the paper or now what somebody said on social media, and you talking to a person who you never meet. Shit, even when I was with the Eagles back in 93, if somebody wrote something bad about you in the paper, that beat reporter had to come back in the locker room and look you in the eye. So if you had a problem with it, you had every opportunity to address it with the person that actually wrote it. Y'all don't have that these days. And everybody, we got a pandemic of thin skin. Everybody's super sensitive because y'all don't agree with me. And then, man, get out of here with that nonsense. That shit make me sick sometimes. People crashing out because y'all don't agree with me. And, or well, somebody said it. Well, it must be true because it got 30,000 likes. You know how easy it is to lie to people? And the bad part about it is now everybody got damn receipts and they still don't do the homework. They still don't do the homework. Don't nobody watch film no more. You know what? This is the social media era. Y'all watch highlights. Y'all don't watch the game. You have no context. It's a highlight society. But ain't nobody doing no deep film study. And then you got these dudes, they want to act like they do film study, but they want to make it look like listen, I'm a multimedia designer. I'm a video editor. I can splice up a video clip and make it look like I want it to look. I can do that. And I ain't got to use AI. Come on, man. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad you said it. You know what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about. You know what it is, Ron. You know who it is. I ain't even got to say no names. And you know what? It's to the point now. I make it a point, and I ain't gonna lie. I used to hold on. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Where'd that message go? What yep. I used to watch all of them. I used to watch all of them. I still watch Ben Davison. The other two I don't watch. Jason Whitlock, I don't watch. Cause I'm like, really? This is what we doing now? So you know what? Rather than go into all of that, I don't engage in the content no more. But it ends up being the same shit. Like I don't like it's a conspiracy to keep somebody. Like why are you having a conspiracy to not win? That concept is foreign to me. So you mean to tell me that a professional basketball coach is going out of her way to plan events so we can lose. That's what you're saying. And the only reason we losing is because we not getting the ball to Caitlin Clark, even though she's on an off night shooting, and somebody else and Kelsey Mitchell was on because we want to get the ball to Kelsey at the end because she was the hot hand. She's coaching to lose so she can win the MVP, but we don't go far in the playoffs. But like it to me, to me, my opinion, to me, that should sound crazy as hell. But again, that's not my riddle to solve. Because there's nothing that I can show, say, do that's gonna change their mind. So you know what? Hey man, do you. I'm just gonna keep watching the basketball. I'm old school, man. I'm just different. I'm built different, man. Built different. Oh my God. I Dexter, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because they need to be in tandem. They need to be in tandem. I understand why you would say that because, and this was my logic. This was my problem with Stephanie White earlier in the year. I was like, you are coaching this team like they are the same team they was last year when Caitlin Clark got hurt. Kelsey Mitchell took over and should have went to the finals if she hadn't gotten hurt. But you had a different team. You got rid of Natasha Howard, somebody that was doing the dirty work. And then it wasn't until after the All-Star break, Mo Billings started playing like Mo Billings should have been playing from the giddy up. Because in the beginning, Mo Billings was trash. She was not good. She's a hell of a lot better now. But at the beginning of the year, Mo Billings was not good at all. Then KK Timpson done came along, but she still got some offensive. She still got some growing to do, but that girl can jump out the gym. She may have met her match with career, but she's offensively, KK Timpson has gotten a lot better since the beginning of the year. And you just got to roll with that. And hopefully sometime before we get to the playoffs, and we got an extra 2 weeks, remember, because we got the FIBA tournament that's going to pause the league for a minute. And then you back with it. So hopefully they'll stay in the gym, they'll stay ready, and they'll just, KK Timpson need to go to NFL passing camp. Man, she need to get them hands together. So, Sarah Angel Reese, who? I don't know. You must be talking to somebody. Angel Reese getting her shot blocked 6 times in one game is embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's embarrassing. And guess what? I believe, if I remember correctly, when that game happened, she got embarrassed. But the 2 questions we got to ask was, did she win, and what does that got to do with her going 9 for 9 yesterday? We can't stop looking at everything in a vacuum. That's what people do. That's what people do. They want to look at everything. You know what it's like? It's like when you go home, if you live away from home, if you don't live where you were born and raised, if you're away from your family, and you go back and see your great aunt or your grandmom or somebody in your family or a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, they go through that Polaroid syndrome. That Polaroid syndrome is they remember you from that last time y'all was there. They remember you moved away when you was 7 years old. All they remember is that little boy that was 7 years old that used to come over and get popsicles. So they freeze frame that moment, and they don't understand or see the growth. Now you 6'1" with shoulders and now you done kind of grown out, and so now you look different. Now you think different. Now that streak that you grew up on ain't as big as it used to be, because you understand scale and you understand you get grown. But them people that's back where you used to be is stuck in that one spot because all they got is that one Polaroid in your head. That's how some people think about these athletes. They find that one thing that they can just dig at. They find the one thing that they can attack. Angel Reese got blocked 6 times in the game. She missed all of them layups and cost the team to win. And again, rightfully so. But again, and this is just me, if you go and hit her when it's down, you got to hit her when she up too. So all I'm saying is keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. I do it. And I'll give Caitlin Clark the business. I was giving Caitlin Clark the business last year and her rookie year. I love Caitlin Clark. She can hit them logo threes, but damn it, if she don't start moving her feet on damn defense, and you know what? Her defense is a hell of a lot better now than it was back then. And look at what happened earlier this year. What was everybody talking about when it came to Caitlin Clark? We already know about the turnovers. Everybody was talking about, oh, she's terrible on defense. Oh, she's getting cooked on defense. They got her in isolation, and they did. Stop it. And what I discovered real quick, and I was like, yeah, she is getting beat in isolation. But I was like, damn, Asia Wilson getting beat in isolation. Angel Reese getting beat in isolation. Ryan Howard got beat in isolation. Kelsey Mitchell got beat in isolation. Dejanay Carrington got beat in isolation. Olivia Miles got beat in isolation. Everybody get beat in isolation. But that was the one thing that everybody picked on, and they just kept it on one person. It was like, man, let's keep this a buck. I just watched Olivia Miles go by Asia Wilson like 3 times in the game in isolation. I saw that. I saw somebody go by Kelsey Mitchell, the fastest, quickest person in the WNBA, in isolation, and they got to the rack. It's very difficult to guard in isolation. It's very difficult to stop a ball carrier when you on your heels going backwards and they going forwards. It's very difficult. So what? Everybody's bad in isolation. But nobody want to say that because it don't fit the narrative that they're trying to portray, that it only happens to one person. What was everybody talking about Caitlin Clark earlier this year? Oh my God, Caitlin Clark, the crash outs. She just, her attitude with the refs is so bad. And man, blah, blah, blah. And guess what? And when Asia started going off, and when Becky Hammond was going off, and when Natasha Cloud was going off, and when all these other players was going off because these refs were trash, ain't nobody say nothing. Nobody had nothing to say. And it was like, well, maybe the reason why she was crashing out was because these refs are trash. Maybe. I don't know. Didn't nobody say nothing? I remember last year when Kelsey Plum was still with the Aces and she was damn near at the verge of tears at the post-game presser because she wasn't getting no calls. You ain't hear nothing. You ain't hear nothing about that. You talk about somebody crying because she ain't getting the calls. She literally was crying because she wasn't getting the calls. I ain't hear shit about that. People cherry picking again. Thin skinness, man. Everybody got that thin skin, man. Everybody got that thin skin. Yo, guess what? Caitlin Clark been playing great defense. I've said this before. Defense is angles and hustle. That's what defense is. That's why she can have a couple steals in the game. Defense is angles and hustle. Every game, and this is my observation, every game that I've seen Caitlin Clark play, 1, maybe 2 times every game, she'll be bringing the ball down the court, and for whatever reason, she will get lazy with her dribble. She'll try to go through her legs and bounce it too high, bounce it off her foot, or just, she trying to not look and go by feel, and she try to cross up and just miss the ball a little bit and gives the opponent the opportunity for a steal. It happens every game without fail. Every game. Sometimes it results in a turnover. Sometimes it doesn't. But it happens every game. I don't know why she does it. She got pretty good handles, but every now and then she just get loosey-goosey with it. But everybody got little idiosyncrasies and little gaps in their games. If you know how to read it, if you watch basketball, you know what to do. And the people that watch tape, when they get the opportunity to pick her cookies, that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they do. And everybody has that. Everybody flops. Remember, at one point in time, Caitlin Clark was the only person that flopped. Everybody flops. Everybody. And can't nobody touch the gold medalist of flopping in the WNBA is Letitia Amihir for Golden State. Don't nobody flop better than her. She do them soccer flops, throwing the head back and all that kind of stuff. Jordan Canada, she's good. She's the medalist. Jordan Canada gets hit in her side and then she grabs her face. Stuff like that. Like, everybody flops, man. Why don't we just say everybody flop? Instead of just concentrating like only one person do it. That's the shit that annoys the hell out of me. I sound like that old dude, like get off my lawn. That's what I sound like. You know what, Crash Out? You know what I figured out about Angel Reese? Like, and this is honest, this is my honest to God appraisal of Angel Reese. When Angel Reese gets the ball in the paint and she is banging, somebody's guarding her, another big is banging her, and she got to lower that shoulder. Angel Reese is 6'4" and she drops down so low. And this is what she does. Watch her. Remember, I said this. When she gets the ball and another big is guarding her, she hit him with the three. She bangs once, she bangs again, and then she goes up on the third one to try to get the bucket and get the foul. But what she does is she bangs one, she puts the ball in, and then she bangs the shoulder in, and somebody's trying to body her up. So she bangs, that's one. And on the second one, she puts all her weight and all her balance goes back. And a lot of times, because she's so low, she can fold the opponent over or they're going to bounce back. They're going to bounce back. And then on three, she goes up. But she's got two flaws. If somebody can get their timing right, when she bangs one, when she goes to bang two and leans that shoulder in, all somebody got to do is pivot. Open up like the hinge of a door and just open up and let her go. Don't offer her no resistance. All her balance is going the wrong way and she would go straight to the floor. That's the first part. The second part is when she does bang you low, Angel Reese gets so low, now you got a 6'4" person with the ball maybe 2-3 feet off the ground. So now a guard can come in there, grab the ball and contest. So she puts the ball too low rather than keep it up high, and then she's off balance. That's my observation of Angel Reese in the paint specifically. In the paint specifically. If somebody could figure out how to guard her right in that regard, they would frustrate the hell out of her. So, where's Steady Serving at? That's my boy, man. That's my boy, Bro Claude. That's my dude. I got love for Bro Claude. I know he an Angel Reese fan. He know who I am. I got nothing but love for Bro Claude. What's going on, dog? If you in the building, somebody calling you out. There you go. That's my dude right there. Shout out to Bro Claude at Steady Serving Entertainment. That's my dude. That's family. That's fam. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just oh my god, it's funny. It's funny to me. But it's the way that it is, man. It's like that with every sport. So that's my little crash out for the night, man. I'm about ready to land this plane. Oh my god. It is what it is, man. That's the world we live in, man. I grew up different. My outlooks are different. My perspectives are different. Um, it is what it is. So, what's up, bro, Claude, my dude? I've been checking you out, man. I appreciate you, brother. So, but at the end of the day, all of this stuff that we talking about, all the stuff that I'm crashing out about, all of that, man, it's irrelevant because the only thing that matters is what happens when they get to the playoffs. Because when you get to the playoffs, all of this mess we talking about, all of this stuff, missing shots, missing layups, missing threes, not running plays for Caitlin and Angel Reese, missing layups and all of that stuff wiped off the table. It don't matter. It don't matter. The only thing that matters in the playoffs is that you are in the playoffs. Everybody starts with a brand new clean plate. And guess what? In my opinion, there is no team that is just an out and out beast right now. There's no team. Minnesota can get got. Las Vegas can get got. Indiana can get got. Atlanta can get got. Washington can get got. All of these teams can get got. I haven't seen nobody that's just untouchable. Minnesota, yes, they are playing the best, but Minnesota can be touched too. So the parity right now in the WNBA is crazy. Anybody can win this thing. I'm sorry. Anybody can win this thing. Right now, in my opinion, don't sleep on Washington. As soon as they figure out, get Georgia Mora out off the court, she shouldn't be starting right now. But anything can happen. Minnesota is the leader in the clubhouse to win the championship, and I can't disagree with that right now. They playing too good. Fee still got fresh legs, thanks to Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is next level right now. And again, I am not a big Cheryl Reeves fan, but shout out to Cheryl Reeves for letting Olivia Miles play her game her way, because it's working. So, New York should have never got rid of Sandy Brondello, although I think Sandy Brondello didn't want to stay. But yeah, they haven't been the same since she left. So, tempo will get better. Tempo, they need some more. Marina Mabry, we'll see next year if she was just a flash in the pan. Will she be able to put up numbers next year like she did this year? Because next year they're going to get some more players. And they're going, Sandy Brondello can really get her fingers involved in what they got up there. So I'm looking for Toronto to be a better team next year. But Brittany Sykes is nasty. Toronto would be in a much better situation if Brittany Sykes had never gotten hurt. So Brittany Sykes, in my opinion, she is as quick, as fast as Kelsey Mitchell with a bigger wingspan. So it really hurt Toronto when she got hurt. And don't get it mixed up. Marina Mabry was going off, but you got to have help in other places too. So they miss the same way that Caitlin and Kelsey are. They got to work in tandem. When Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are both on, Indiana is hard to beat. In my opinion, Aaliyah Boston has become almost like a third wheel. It's the Caitlin and Kelsey show. And Kelsey has been more consistent than Caitlin has. But when Caitlin is on her game, because you know Caitlin's going to give you the assists. She is going to give you the assists. Caitlin is responsible for at least 18 points every game. She's averaging, 8.3 assists a game? So that's at least 18 points. Guessing that a couple of them assists going to be threes. So when them two are on, they are hard to beat. Same thing with Toronto. When Brittany Sykes was healthy before she got hurt, when Marina and Brittany Sykes when both of them were on, the Tempo were playing some pretty good ball. It was good until it wasn't, and then she got hurt. So now that she's back, it might be a little bit too late, but they'll be able to play spoiler going down into the playoffs, and then they'll be looking forward to next year. So I wasn't crazy about Cheryl Reeves because she was I didn't think Cheryl Reeves has a reputation of being a veterans coach. So I thought that she would, I didn't think that she would let Olivia Miles come in and work like that as a rookie. That's why I got to give her props. Tanking for Juju. Kiki, yeah, I guess you could say that. Here's the thing about tanking for Juju. And this is something that people got to remember. Juju had a catastrophic knee injury. Until I see Juju Watkins on the court for USC in a real game, I'm not saying nothing. Because I need to know her mentals are right. I need to know that in her head, she knows that she can be going one way full speed, stop on a dime and do a 90-degree cut back to her left, and her knee can handle that. That's the mental game I need to be convinced of for Juju Watkins. And until I see that, I have really nothing to say. I know she's as popular, and I know everybody is waiting for her, but Juju Watkins' injury was about as bad as Paige's was. So you have to wait and see, because the possibility exists that she might not be the same player. You don't know what you're gonna get. We hoping that she gonna come back 100% and be just as good as she was, but we don't know that. And I'm chomping at the bit to see Juju like everybody else. Juju Watkins, Hannah Hidalgo, Silas Swords, Toby Fournier, and what's the girl? And Sarah Strong. So we got some up and comings coming out in the W for the next couple years. It's gonna be good stuff. It's gonna be good stuff. Everybody's looking for Juju Watkins next year, but guess what? Y'all better, man, don't forget about that South Jersey girl up in Notre Dame, Hannah Hidalgo. That girl's a dog. So guess what? We gonna find out. But listen, man, I'm about to land this plane, man. All right. I forgot all 2 Bear Bucks. I apologize, man. But this is grown folks talking, man. We doing what we doing, man. Do me a favor. All right. Y'all have yourselves a good weekend. Y'all be safe, and do me a favor and tell your people you love them while they here. You feel me? I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm going to have some more content probably tomorrow morning. I'm probably going to get up tomorrow morning, go to the park, get my walk in, and I will probably have some drone footage for you. I am working on some drone footage for basketball stuff. It's in the works, but I got to take some time to do this. It's taking a lot of time because it's just me. I film it, I shoot it, I edit it, I sweeten it, I put all the graphics in it. I do all the work, so it takes me a long time sometimes. But I appreciate y'all feedback when it comes to this stuff, man. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I really appreciate the feedback. I appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. Y'all know how I do. Tell your friends, tell your grown fans to come with Pro Fan Hoops and subscribe and jump in the conversation, because I like to keep it grown. We don't have to agree on everything. We can agree to disagree, but we got to be grown about it. We ain't throwing around no spicy adjectives and nothing like that. Just keep it real. You can talk your talk. I ain't got no problem with that. If you want to troll, I ain't got no problem with that. But I leave the toxic on the bench. I ain't had to bench nobody yet. Nobody. I ain't had to bench nobody. I have not had to ban anybody in the chat. So I don't have any problem with you coming in and talking your talk. No problem whatsoever. As long as you be responsible, be like I said, we grown folks here, so we can have grown folks conversation. That's how I feel. All right. And if I ever feel that somebody crossing the line, I'm gonna hit that button. Have a good one. That's simple. So next time, you know what I say. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your cousins, your play cousins, and your grandmama. We're gonna have a good time, man. All right. I'm gonna get up out of here, but I'm gonna play my music. I'm going to leave the chat open for a little bit. So if y'all want to continue the conversation, you're more than welcome to do that. And I will see y'all tomorrow, man. All right. Peace. And y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
Oh.